In the next couple minutes, we will show you how to do a POS reporting. To run reports, go to POS. Open the new receipt. And click More button. Here you can choose among different standard POS reports. Overview X report represents report. This shows all sales during one day. You can filter the report based on operator. By clicking the print button, you will generate a report preview. Now you can print it on your POS printer. Next report is the closing day report. Usually, this report is called Z report. Closing day represents a report which starts closing day procedure. This means that when operator runs this report, all previous sales for that day will be listed in this report, and every next sale will belong to the next closing day report. As in the previous example, here you can also filter the report based on operator. By clicking the print button, you will generate a report preview. We can now print this report. As we print this report, all info regarding the sales that day will be reset, and POS system will be ready for the start of the new day. Next report is called Items Sold. This report shows us all items sold on some date. Here we can also filter by operator, and we need to select a date. By choosing date, we will show all items sold on specified date. Again, we will generate a report preview, and print the report. Next, we will demonstrate a periodic report. This report shows sales for some date range. In other words, this report will summarize all Z reports for given period of time. Of course, and here you can filter by the operator, but now, you need to define a time span by choosing a date range. To select a date range, you need to define a start date and the end date. We can proceed now to print a slip. Generate the preview and then click the print button. Here it is, your periodic report. And the last report, from the standard POS reports, is sold by Cashiers. This report shows total sales per salesperson. As in previous cases, here we can also select operator and choose a date. We will generate a preview and print the report. And here it is, report showing total sales by Cashiers. So these are the basic reports regarding the point of sale module. Besides this kind of reporting, there are standard parameterized reports, so you could analyze your sales more deeply. These reports are located under POS module section reports. We will start with the retail invoice list. In this report, you will find all slips that have been printed in selected period. Here we can choose report parameters, like the warehouse, period, or manually select start and end date. The easiest way to select the time range is to select from already built-in time spans. For example, you could choose last 7 days, or from the beginning of the last week, and so on. Let's move forward. If you activate the link represented by the arrow next to the item in the list, you will jump to the retail invoice. Now you can see the content of the slip, with items sold, price sold, and quantity. You can also see the type of payment, date and the person name who issued the receipt. Here we can print a copy of an already printed receipt. Just click the Print Receipt Copy button and you will get a copy of the receipt. As we click the Browser Print button, we will print a copy. We can now move forward to the next report. Go to the Sales by Loyalty Card. So, the purpose of this report is to see whole sales done using loyalty cards. By initial setup, we will see only sales registered during the current day. As you can see, there hasn't been any sales during the day. That's why we will change the date criteria and select from the beginning of the week. Now we can see that there were issued receipts in that period. Also we can see the loyalty card used by checking the contact person data. The next report that we'll check is the report sold by cashiers and stores. In this report, all sales data is grouped by salesperson. Of course, and here we can also do some filtering by using different criteria. We can select the warehouses, choose specific cashier and select data range. As you can see in this list, the sale is grouped first by warehouses and then by cashiers, which means that you will see a sale of each cashier by each warehouse. Next, we will check the sales by the customer report. Again we have the same filtering options, warehouse, period, and there is an additional filtering option. Here, you can also select a specific customer in order to check his purchases. If you don't select a customer, then ERPAG presumes that it should list all sales grouped by each customer. The subgrouping is done by warehouse criteria. These were the basic POS reports that are used in ERPAG.